Perfecto.
Alright, let's capture this bad boy.
Right, let me set it off. Do you explain what we're doing?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to record an audio commentary for one of our really, really old films called...
Ancient.
Yeah.
Ancient.
Called The Soul Collector, which was our attempt at a serious movie, which turned out to be possibly one of the funniest movies we've ever actually made.
Purely because it wasn't meant to be funny.
Purely because it wasn't meant to be
It was
funny.
meant to be completely serious. Okay, well, it's kicked off.
So, who's talking? I'm Jack.
I'm Will.
Alright, so you play a character that we see later on.
Yeah.
Who's hunting me and Ross.
Yeah. Well, we literally just opened the book that Jack's read. Like, there's this little book at the start. So this is just literally so we know where we are
in your word.
as we do the commentary.
Yeah.
Like one who finds.
So I'm basically reading A Great Treasure right now.
Yeah. And
this opening is essentially my character. I think his name is Richard.
No, his name was Jake Chandler. Because he wrote
Jake Chandler. Oh yeah.
He sounds like a worthy hero, that guy.
Yeah. So basically, I'm reading up on the Bible.
But you're not. You're kind of like flicking through it like a magazine.
Yeah. And the idea is that I've just drunk holy water, and I'm getting these strange feelings that I should read up on religious.
And if you didn't get that from the film, I don't think you were watching properly.
And then we cut to the future. We fade to the future, and I'm there.
How far in the future? Like an hour?
It could be an hour. Yeah, it could be an hour. I think it's meant to be like a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's like a week.
Massive difference.
Yeah.
Well, what was in that box?
I don't know,
You'll find out later.
And then here comes
the villain. Well,
one of the villains.
He's kind of a villain. I don't even know.
Yeah, and this is Mr. Williams.
We thought we were so adult when we were making this.
Yeah, we had a strange momentary lapse of going, let's try and make a serious film.
Oh God, that
not just one of us, all of us were on board with this.
That huge cup of tea going towards your mouth.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Yeah, it's shot really well. The costume design is my favourite.
I'm wearing a dressing gown over this coat.
Yes.
And you're
my head's completely cut off.
Hang all day, Mr.
And you smoke. You're like 15.
What? You know what?
Who is it?
Someone gardening.
There's someone gardening in the back.
Go away.
You can't tell him to go away, Jack. He's just gonna. I love how you got a real cigarette as well.
Yeah. For once, not one of those rolled up paper.
Oh, I've just remembered what happens with the phone.
Yeah. You turn into a wheelie bin.
He's not there. He's not there. Is he from 10 South? My favourite thing was the book.
How did you get in there?
Yeah.
He got in, look.
You underestimate me. Now give
This is supposed to be our sort of like
what is it that you want?
Smith.
I want it.
Agent
Smith
kind of
character.
thing, yeah.
It. You can't have it. It's mine.
A picture of me riding the camel in the background. There you go, you lock the door
Because Jake Chandler's a world adventurer.
Yeah.
He's like a Tomb Raider. Oh yes, here we go.
Unplugged.
The powers!
The
You saw the
powers.
thumb. I love the mobile phone bit, that's my favourite.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm
your worst nightmare.
This
I'm your worst.
This worst nightmare has train track braces.
Underestimate me.
I'm so happy with recording this.
I'll call the police.
It's been years. This has just been sat on VHS at my house.
I've tried to watch it a couple of times. I've got it downstairs, but it's like using some sort of perversion of the Force.
Yeah.
That was my phone.
That's
That was my phone.
I love it wasn't destroyed. It was just all the pieces were taken off.
It's just dismantled.
And then my character thinks it's a good idea to
No.
run to the living room like that's going to stop
It's like
it.
1 yard away.
What do you want?
Oh, and you give him a big old punch. He just sits down. There you go. So you could have escaped through the door, right? Because this guy was sitting down.
Yeah.
But then decided to
And then
take the time
your character appears
Doing
outside.
outside,
You
not only outside, with a torch.
Yeah, he's prepared. This
I don't
guy.
know what you're talking
He's
about,
really
mate.
prepared.
Just go. There's nothing that you want.
He's
from
evil.
me.
But prepared.
He's evil, but he wants to see in the dark.
Yeah. You'd have thought he'd been able to see in the dark if he was evil and had all these magic powers. His dressing gown's gone and his hat. So
I'd say if you haven't seen this without us commentating on
which
it,
you definitely haven't.
yeah, well you should watch this film without the commentary.
Go back and watch this first now.
I know
Yeah,
everything about
then you should watch
I'm
it
a
first and
guardian
then come
angel, you
and
might
watch it
say.
with the commentary because
No bullshitting. What is it that
no
you really
bullshitting.
want?
So, what is it then?
God, that chap's
Your
young.
soul.
We're just kids.
That was how. That was over 10 years ago.
My
now,
soul.
definitely.
Oh well.
Because we must have been 14. I think we were 14 or 15 when we made this. Now 26.
Still old enough to know better. Oh,
I don't know where it
his
is.
phone.
Yeah. Oh, this is the favourite line
I
bit.
know you know
ever.
where it is.
Oh, it's coming
I
up.
sold
Yeah.
it, okay? You sold
So
your soul.
essentially, this
don't
guy
believe it.
wants
Well,
something
I don't know where it is.
from Jake Chandler.
We can do the easy
And
way, Jake.
he keeps nervously looking
What
at
the
that
fuck?
case on the floor.
I think we've mentioned what it is.
It's
but-
that
Your
shot.
choice.
It's your choice.
It's your
Let's say-
choice. We can't speak properly.
I
when
know
we're
where it is. And
I
I
can't
told you,
speak what we now.
what would you do with it?
Confusion of mumbles and
As I said, Jake, I'm your guardian angel.
art.
You see,
It's just really because we're watching this on an old camera, so the screen's about 3 inches wide.
Yeah, because we're actually capturing it onto a computer right now, so we can immortalise it.
This is where my character decides that he wants the Agent Smith character wants to
How do I know
get
that
this
you're
thing
not
from
lying?
Jack's character.
You essentially
Oh,
blackmail
He
me
black-
with something that I don't
How
need.
do I know you're not one of
A
those?
frivolous item.
He just like says, "Do you want something?" Okay, you
Give
go.
me a
Yeah, I'll have
food
this. And then,
Anything that you would fence.
and then Jack's character gets it, and then I'm just like, "Here you go.
What do you fancy?
Cheese and pickle sandwich.
You fancy a cheese and pickle sandwich?"
Voila.
And voila! There it is. Who is this demon who has the power to make sandwiches at will, no matter the filling?
And I love, absolutely love that the sandwiches with like white bread sliced, like it's not like homemade bread or anything.
Sliced white bread.
And then I ate it
It's not even the best cheese and pickle sandwich.
And hope to die.
And I love that I'm willing to trade what is in that.
No, that's because you didn't know you were going to have to trade it. He just tricks you into.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, there's some thought gone
Yeah.
into this film.
If Jake Chandler's trying to be surreptitious about what's in the case
funny
and
business
where,
now.
and
Don't put it in the living room on the middle of the floor.
Well, that's quite clever because hide it in plain sight. But if he's trying to hide that that's the thing that this guy wants, he shouldn't just look over to it really slowly.
Yeah.
Some camera trickery here. This is probably one of the better special effects that we've ever done.
So, if you want to know what's in there, there's light. Oh my god, what is in that?
Oh,
What is in there?
LED.
It's meant to be Jake Chandler's soul.
So, what do you think?
Now, his soul has been removed by Jake himself.
Have I said pickle sandwich?
It's this bit
What
coming
now?
up. But he's removed his soul for a reason. We'll get to that in a minute.
So, what now? What happens about the agreement?
Here we go.
So, what about the agreement? Who said anything about an agreement? You gave me your soul for a cheese and pickle sandwich.
You gave me your soul for a cheese and pickle
What's the
sandwich.
I don't think that was
There
mentioned
was
in
no
the deal. I don't think that. I
Jake
thought,
Chandler.
even I thought when I was saying the line
No.
that cheese and pickle sandwich was
My
for
soul.
free.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like not bothered. He's like,
Come on.
God, we were good actors.
Yeah, I know. You're just like,
Rather camp.
fuck you, bitch.
Holy coat.
That's a... Look back. It's not like I'm knocked out.
It's like you're not even trying to chase him. You know he can't do that much damage to you. 'Cause you
He just ran away with my soul.
Yeah.
My soul.
But Jack,
and I just looked at him.
I think you're forgetting that you got a lovely sort of like middle of the range cheese and pickle sandwich
I'm
out.
full. I'm full.
At least
I
you're not
don't-
going to get hungry for,
Okay.
for the next few hours.
Now we're entering what is essentially hell to meet the main villain, who you never see again. Oh yes, you do.
Did we ever finish this?
No.
Oh. You will see him again. He's quite known now.
Yeah, he is quite known now.
Hilariously.
Hell has a keyboard, some cupboards, and a lot of flashy orange lights.
And a torch.
Yeah.
A wardrobe.
A coat hanging up.
Wardrobe poster. See, when we were filming this, I always thought this was like some sort of dodgy place, like above a shop.
Oh no, I always imagined it to be like
Hell.
Yeah, it's no.
You've got a better imagination than that.
No. I mean, it's meant to be like in our world, like a room, but it's but he's like
it's the room of hell.
Yeah, but it's really weird. Like he's just standing in there.
I'm just laughing at the person who that is.
Yeah. For those of you who want to know, the person under that.
Did we ever find out?
Yeah.
In this, well, I think we should.
You don't find out in this.
Oh.
It's alluded to. So that's Lawrence Beveridge. Underneath that.
That's probably the best bit of costume design in this. I know it's him in a dressing gown under a rug, but you know, it's all about.
You can definitely tell it's him from the shadow.
Yeah. Yeah. There he is.
There he is.
You can imagine like in some sort of music video. Do you remember that? The old gimme.
Yeah.
Fingers.
Give me some food. Yeah,
there it is. Give it to me. I love how the devil's got like pretty normal.
I don't know if he is the devil. He's the soul. He's the soul collector.
Oh, I see.
The soul collector. So he collects the souls for the devil.
Right. Or could it be that he's like neutral? He collects the souls to make sure they're not taken by the good or the bad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But he tricks people into giving up their souls with cheese and pickle sandwiches.
He's like a kleptomaniac, but with souls.
Exactly. Yeah. Kleptomaniac of souls.
Yeah.
So that should have been the title.
A kleptomaniac
of souls. So this is Jake Chandler's
some sort
dream.
Of dream. Is it a waking dream?
I don't know. He's looking at a sunset, and then he sees someone he doesn't like. It's his own hand coming over his own face.
How did you do that? That must have taken some like special expertise.
I called up like Stan Winston's special effects shop. That was an animatronic arm. It wasn't real. Then I wake up and it fades to white again.
I think maybe we should explain a bit of the.
Crucial bit, which is coming up now, is basically you see me try and pick up a cup of tea, a very milky cup of tea, should I say, and I can't pick it up.
Because you always put the
lost in the soul. I
think put the milk in before the tea, before the water.
That's a myth. Doesn't matter which way you put it in. Here he is. So
quick, I don't have much time.
Oh, he is in it.
He is in it, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
now let me explain this because we never got to the end, so we never explained it. Basically, the Soul Collector goes out in human form, gathers Ross's character,
and that's what happened.
Sent you, comes and sends me on the journey to bring me to his lair. That's essentially what he's doing. Is he's helping me get to his lair because in the backstory, which we never got to, in order to actually keep a soul, you need to sacrifice the human form.
Right.
However, why he didn't just kill me now in my house, I have no idea. He wanted to.
No. Maybe it has to be a willing sacrifice.
So you could hide it, but it seems he was too late. Now he must tell it. Who?
The Soul Collector. Who the hell is that?
A dark figure. He wallows in the depths of hell.
So essentially, yeah, he's on my side at the moment, but for
his own devious
reasons. His own devious reasons.
Yes.
We should. My hair's kind of the same as it is in this now. So shall we finish this film?
I think we should finish this film, but I think it should have turned into some sort of like Road Warrior-esque thing. So we should work for a couple of months on buffing ourselves up, and you should.
We come back with really muscly.
And we should set it in sort of this post-apocalyptic world where the rift in reality that is caused between you not being with your soul has caused like sort of an apocalypse. And he's like, you now know his game. You know his game, and he's after your soul. He's got it, but he's after you to sacrifice you. And you know why, but you're striding around sort of a Mad Max era sort of thing, like trying to get this drug that keeps you alive, which you'll see in a minute.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it. And because this is now being mass produced because a lot of people have lost their souls to this guy.
Yeah.
Some sort of war between these two, like the humans and the soul collectors. And you've got a little companion.
So elaborate.
You've got a little companion dog.
Should I take this one now?
Alright.
But he's not lost his soul.
My character changed to Jake Gibson.
You should say.
Jake Mad Max Gibson.
Jake Max. So now Beveridge's character, the Soul Collector, I forget his name he gives himself, has given me antidote. I've only got 3 of them, I think.
They only last for like 24 hours?
Something like that. Which
I don't think that has ever been used in the film before, ketchup.
Ketchup.
I mean that motif of having something that only lasts a certain amount of time, you've only got 3 days to find what you want.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that's completely original.
It worked.
It worked. I feel alive.
I can't help you get your soul back.
But the acting in this certainly doesn't feel alive.
It'll take me a few hours, but
It was incredibly crap.
it'll come over.
Yeah.
Now Beveridge, he's telling me where I need to go, and he says he's going to get me some help.
shocked me.
Yeah, he does.
So thanks. I really
In the
appreciate
form of the Great Hunter.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll be around in the back.
Look at this shot.
Almost literally.
Okay.
Oh, this
We
is classic,
really thought we were making something good when we did this.
classic Jack shots in here.
Oh yeah, there's loads.
Well,
Up close in your face.
would you like, but up close in your face, being filmed by you?
Mid-body shots, no heads.
Do you want to explain the filming process of this stuff? How we used to do it?
We used to just hold the camera and go 3, 2, 1, and then just press record.
And as far as I'm aware, most of this and a lot of the back catalogue we have has been edited on camera as we're going.
Oh yeah, so the cameras we had, they never. You could record to VHS, and we had an adapter, so you put the mini tapes in into a VHS adapter and put it, and then you can watch on TV. But I could never get them on computers, so in order to edit, you'd have to edit in camera. So like you'd always record a little bit over the ending, like before you say cut to then.
Is this another dream scene?
Yeah, this is another dream sequence. This is the ending. So this is me getting my soul back.
So that was quite like a good story thing, like.
Yeah, it was like it's showing you that I win,
But do you? Because it's like you never see what happens after you open the lid.
and you won't know until you actually get to the. You won't know until you get to the end.
I love how you just took this antidote and you're like, I feel alive. I've got 3 days to find the thing, and then you sleep for 12 hours, and that's like
Yeah.
taking 6 of your time.
And Ross's character, the hunter, whatever his name is, he's called me up.
I think it should now be known as the Hunter, just for
I think that is his name, the hunter,
for purely
or is it?
backstory reasons.
Brain, food,
Yeah, so we just see a lot of like. There's most of this film has only been shot by using 1 or 2 people at a time.
Namely me on my own,
Yeah,
like this.
the
This is
mastermind behind it all. The Cucumber Lane.
Cucumber Lane, yeah, just up the road from my house. And now this is.
This is obviously.
I remember this was after school one night. I went round Ross. I was going around Ross's. When his mum picked me up, we had to go shoot these shots because the sunset was so good.
Yeah.
And I saw this dead tree up Cucumber Lane. And I was like, I really want to get that in the film. But when we got there, the light was almost gone, so it ended up just being a silhouette.
And I also love, like, you know how you've only got 3 days for this.
Yeah, I'm taking my time.
Don't
drive.
So you woke up 12 hours later after taking the first lot of that antidote. It was light. It was obviously morning, but now it's night again. So like that's been a 12-hour lapse.
It's already a day lost.
Not very proactive, this character, is he? Oh, classic. There he is.
There he is. Now, if we were to finish this, Ross would it would change incredibly.
I think we'd all change incredibly.
Oh yeah, we all get.
I actually think you've got the least change.
I just look the same.
Well, you know
Do you not?
yeah.
You know what they say about
It's because you've lost your soul.
Yeah, I have lost my soul.
Well,
Sold my soul to the
why do
soul
we have to meet
collector.
out here? Why can we meet back
He
at
said,
my
you know, you
place?
hear that dogs? They're not dogs, they're werewolves, or something like that.
Yeah, the dogs. They're not dogs.
And here you go. Like, you've returned to my house to find me that night.
See,
so you were going to just go back and kill me anyway. But I don't think that was an order. I think that's your personal vendetta.
Yeah, my personal vendetta, because I think maybe this character had something against the Soul Collector as well.
Yeah, and I think I remember when we wrote the backstory,
and didn't he?
Which I did actually write. I wrote it in school.
In the end, didn't he help? And you can see now, you can see now over a pen underneath my eyes.
Mark a pen.
No, just biro.
Because we didn't have any makeup.
Yeah.
But yeah, like your character, I remember saying like that your character would join us in the end fight, and then become good. But at this point, that's a little bit like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Did you watch
the film?
I've watched the series.
Yeah,
I've watched the film as well.
Yeah.
I watched the film first.
Prince
Zuko, that's it. I watched the film first, and I didn't mind the film. I was like, actually, this is alright. I didn't see what everyone's complaining about. And then I watched the series, and I went, yeah, the film is really well made, but it's like, it's pointless. Yeah. It's just pointless even to exist, because the TV series does it perfectly. Yeah. That's like reverse, like when movies are based on books, like they cut down the book. But in this, they could make a book on Avatar and expand the movie, or the TV series, sorry.
And that's our review of Avatar.
Right, back to the Soul Collector.
This is where you put the music in, isn't it?
Yeah, so this was a montage of us travelling. This is the next day, it's now light again. And originally in the edit, it was the Harry Potter
Flight of the Phoenix.
Flight of the Phoenix music. But I think I might sound like I'm making up excuses here, but I swear this is a part of it. The gates of hell had many gates. There wasn't just one. There was loads dotted around the world, and this was where the closest one to us was.
This is location change. We've gone about 2 or 3 miles away, just to pretty much something you can find anywhere in this countryside.
Yeah, look at Ross shuffling down. We tilt the camera so it looks like he's
really shuffling.
He's really shuffling on his ass down the thing.
I love how Ross's character is like, especially this great hunter, he can like really.
He can track down anything.
He can track anything, and he's really good at like sort of like surviving and stuff. And that's how he walks down the hill.
Shuffling on his ass like a cat with worms. And Ross has got his uniform on. He's got his school uniform. And I think the colour of the bag that we've got is like Ross's orange one.
It's another day. You've literally travelled for a day.
So that's 3 days up. This is the last day.
You are now on the last day.
I'm fucked. I'm dead.
We didn't even finish this.
Or have I injected my last thing?
I've not even seen you inject your second one.
That's true.
Was Ross holding that long?
Yeah. This is where we camp for the night.
Yeah.
Up a tree.
Oh, that was the tree in Gillingham.
Right opposite your house.
Yeah. The hollowed out one.
The countryside where we grew up was perfect for filming in loads of stuff.
So how'd you get into this business then? You know, helping people like me. I was into the black arts when I was younger.
I was into the black arts when I was little.
I can imagine it. How much more?
2 weeks ago.
How much littler was he?
Yeah.
When he was 6?
Yeah,
I'm into the black arts.
We're into the black arts.
I can raise the dead.
Well, I don't know if I can tell you that, but
great character.
people like Soul Collector.
We've got the fight coming up between you and
Soul Collector is right
where we had Rage Against the Machine was playing over it.
Where he could have used his gun.
I don't know if you're ready for it.
And he doesn't.
Could have just shot me. No, I'm going to handle this one.
Love is like, I'm going to sleep. Just turns around.
In the middle of the day, why are you sleeping? Why are you guys always sleeping? It's like...
I see his gun. What did he call it?
Old, something.
Sparky.
Yeah.
Old Sparky.
What? You put my little finger on the trigger.
Leave old Sparky.
Leave
alone.
Old Sparky alone.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, great for us.
No,
if you're actually watching this, you've made it this far.
You've probably
Thank you.
Actually, you're probably going to be watching this if you're listening to the commentary at the same time, because that's probably more interesting.
Yeah, if you watched the one without the commentary and then thought, you know, I want to watch that again, but with commentary.
Yeah.
Then what are you doing? Go outside.
My advice to you is to watch this one first.
Go make your own films outside.
And then do commentary with them 10 years
Someone
later.
go make Soul Collector 2.
Yeah, we'll finish this one for us.
Just completely different people.
I must have been here at this point.
Yeah, you were filming
When
it.
I was filming.
Because then we go and often record the fight sequence and you're in it.
So which way are we going today then?
Which way are we going today? That way.
Oh god.
This is the strawberry fields.
It's too much. I haven't watched this in years.
We're being watched by the guy right in the middle of the field.
By him.
You could literally just point to him.
Who's watching us?
Who's watching us?
Who's watching us then? Him.
Literally.
That guy just stood right there.
I know him.
He gave me a cheese and pickle sandwich.
He's the one who took my soul for a cheese and pickle sandwich. Oh, he's a true shot. This guy. He can, you know.
Look at this.
hit
Throws a
blind
rock
boy,
and then
oh, it hits you on the noggin.
it does, and then it changes my shoulder. There. So I'm holding my right shoulder here.
That's where he hit you.
That's where he hit me, and then cuts.
Oh.
And I'm holding my left shoulder.
Dark Place couldn't have done it better.
And that wasn't like lots of our films that we make as a joke. We do that sort of stuff all the time because that's funny.
But
But
this wasn't a joke.
This wasn't a joke.
No, Ross could have just shot him, and he left.
He left
you
me with
a
old
gun
Sparky.
with no ammo in it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I don't think this guy's an expert at all.
I think he's some kid
I think he's now.
in a really poorly written film.
Well,
This had what was it?
oh, this is
Which
so,
Rage Against the Machine song?
not killing the name, I'm sure.
No. It was
It's
Shoot in the Head or something.
quite
The name, I can't remember.
quite well choreographed. I mean, this is.
I'm so gonna add some sound effects into this.
Please make them like sort of. I'm so thin, guys. If you're a bit younger than us, I mean, I'm 26 now. We shot this when we were about 14. I've put on a lot of weight.
I kind of have put
Jack's
on
still
something.
a scarecrow. for
One
some
day,
reason.
you're just going to see me and I'm going to look like the mayor in
Considering-
Cloudy with
the
Chance
fat
of
controller.
Yeah.
Well, considering you eat beige food.
Yeah, I do all the time. It's such bland food. I think my food's just like I can't be bothered to make him fat. It's so boring.
Like this film.
Yeah. No, this is awesome now. We're running to
this
the long
is,
grass, something you never do.
Don't run into the long grass.
Don't
That was a great impression.
Don't go into the long grass.
And then he does.
No, I do, yeah. So you've knocked out Ross at this point.
I've got a wry smile on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it seems like it's all gone wrong for Jake Chandler. Now this guy's come along and split them up. It's like Lord of the Rings sort of stuff. Like,
Except
going on.
way worse. Love this bit. I was a bit annoyed because we had to use all of one of my pots of water.
Yeah, Ross hits you over the head with polystyrene.
It hurts.
He throws Ross on the ground.
This is
This is it.
this is like
This is why you sacrificed your paint.
yeah. I love how he falls down really slowly, like a log.
Yeah, and then there's just happens to be this convenient pole sticking out of the ground.
Which, to be honest, there was.
There was just this pole sticking out of the ground. Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Let's
he's
move
gone.
on. Oh. And then look in the background.
I think I know what's about to happen, don't you?
Yeah, look in the background.
Yeah.
Where is it? Is it on this
I'm
bit?
glad we don't
Yeah.
have to see him.
Oh, you
again.
see what?
There you go, like you're walking around. And then Ross goes,
He's gone.
I wouldn't be so sure.
He wouldn't be so sure.
I'm glad we're not going to see him again. I wouldn't be so
Yeah.
sure in this. No one on the pole.
No
Why
one
were there all those
on
metal
the
poles?
top.
Just,
What?
why were there all those metal poles? Just
I don't think they were metal. I think they were plastic.
I have something.
really?
Yeah, because they were used for the strawberry tents.
Oh, right.
Careful, I shall.
Yes, here they are. Made in art
Hell
lessons one day.
They were made in art lessons. They're called Hell Hands. They were meant to be, in my eyes, making this movie. They were meant to be like the Predator
What's this
disc,
writing on the side?
but two of
They
them,
read,
and you
I
held them.
rejoice like one who finds a great thing.
And what are they made from? Can you
Cardboard.
explain? Can you explain the long process of
It's
creating.
made of cardboard and super glue,
Won't take long
Nice.
before we master the basics,
watercolour,
then move on to further
red
tasks.
paint, and pencil. Now we've got the training.
And this was to the eye of the tiger.
It was originally, but there's two cringe-worthy crap I might just put some spoiler. But this is the most god-awful
montage, I think.
training. This is Ross as the Great Hunter. The Hell Hands.
Shot on the field.
Yeah, look at that
Can't
classic.
find my house. Swipe. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Wicked. Oh, you
Slice and then
Almost
you
You've been trained well enough
You've done it well enough.
No, you've been trained well enough.
against me.
It's like you know,
Easy peasy.
in a montage, it like takes place over time. You can sort of think that about this, but then we might as well actually just been filming it all in one long sequence.
And not even that. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I've got to get to this hell place.
Yeah.
Like, I'm wasting. What is it?
Valid.
Day 4 now?
Yeah, you should
Well,
be dead.
I should be dead.
Unless maybe time's quicker.
Thought
But not well enough, because I can still breathe. Well, I love how none of this is choreographed. It's literally just like.
Made up on the spot.
And how the Hellhounds only had paint on one
Did
side.
you film this, or
Yeah,
did Alec film
No.
this?
Oh, Alec might film it actually.
I think Alec
Maybe I had
filmed
to go
this
to
bit.
use the
Maybe that's
Hellhound.
good work.
And then a montage, was that monologue.
When I use the Hellhounds. I
I
get
feel
the
like I've
sounds
used
through.
them before.
I could have used them before.
What was the backstory behind that? Can you elaborate? Or?
I feel
Well, my dad.
The walls are moving closer.
Like, we haven't answered the
So
question.
great
Why did I
point.
take my soul out in the first
Using the
place?
hell
Yeah.
hands.
Because I was reading the Bible and I read this
I
passage.
feel alive.
Meant nothing. And
Training over.
it was a connection to my dead father, who was like, take your soul out and hide it because he's coming for you.
Yeah.
And
Was
if
it
he
like
finds you, he won't kill you. But
Was it like Obi-Wan Kenobi, sort of like
yeah,
coming back as a hologram?
yeah. And when I said I used them before, it's because it was my dad had used them, and he was a great fighter against the hell beasts.
I see.
So earlier I asked you where we were headed to, and you avoided the question. Why was that?
Well, earlier I didn't think you were ready, but seeing you with the Hellhands, I think you are ready. We're heading to Nomadland,
Nomadland?
a graveyard for the gods,
Why is that so bad?
because underneath the gods' graves lies hell itself.
So how far away is it then?
About 20 miles.
So that's not too far then.
We'll just wait here for a second, then we can get moving.
So now we're getting to a scene where
This took a lot of effort.
this took a lot of effort, and this is essentially what killed my camera.
Yeah.
So, the Soul Collector was the last thing filmed on this camera. I have this VHS
Is this
camera.
your old?
Yeah, the very first one we filmed it, like all these on.
Yeah.
So, I've had a haircut, and I look like a Lego man. So this is completely ripped out of the Lost World. You're like, Matt.
I remember you filming the testing this bit.
Yeah. I wanted to emulate that scene in the Lost World where they're reading from the map, but I pretty much just copied it,
Yeah.
even down to lines. Anyone who knows Lost World Jurassic Park will know this scene very well. It's just the hunter camp scene. So essentially, what this beast that you're about to see is meant to be I think we call it a hellhound, which is like a monster that guards the gates. And essentially it's like a giant land shark. And it was like a two-legged dinosaur-shaped thing with a shark's head. Now you hear that and you're thinking, this is going to be freaking awesome.
And you're right.
And you're right, yeah, you're gonna see something you've never seen before.
In fact, that's pretty much a guarantee. I love the car.
Yeah, like just out of Jurassic Park.
Yeah. In fact, even using the sound effects out of Jurassic Park, as far as I remember.
I know, I didn't actually.
You didn't?
No.
Maybe that was just in my head.
Actually, I did use dinosaur sounds, so I may have just used Jurassic Park dinosaur sounds. And then you hear strange sounds, something's coming. Yeah. Here it comes.
Oh my jeez. suspense is killing me. Considering I don't actually have anything to say about this.
How hard was it to control this?
Very hard to control. I was the puppeteer on this, and it was really funny.
Senior effects supervisor, I think your
Yeah.
official title was.
Well, you made it.
I did, yeah.
Your
Here it is, lad.
Here it is. My God.
So, look at that shot!
No eyes. Why are you sleeping during the middle of the day as well? Oh, yeah. I mean,
So essentially,
for a 14,
the nostrils, one of them's horizontal, one of them's vertical.
for a better to smell with, for some like mid-teens, that's not too bad, is it? Although I can guarantee there's somebody who would have done it far
better.
Do you remember the grand plan of this?
It was going to be Jaws, wasn't it? We were going to film a shark in the water near the locks.
We were going to build that
Ah.
with an entire body behind it and have somebody in it
Like-
while they were underneath the river, underneath the water on the River Waverley. I don't know why that never happened.
We should do it. I remember designing this monster's head
Yeah.
from a toilet roll tube.
Ross, his character is so good.
He's awful, isn't he? He's the
Is it
worst.
still recording?
Yeah.
If his character is so good, why is the gun out of reach?
He's an idiot.
In the way.
Look at it, look. So you can see the hole where it came out of, like the cave. So the hunter slept in the mouth of the cave where this creature lived.
He could have looked inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he probably should have.
That's like a trapdoor spider and a cricket gun. I'm just going to rest right here.
I know that's it.
The fucking... And then you hear, in this shot, gunshots and monster
Roaring
roar.
and stuff like that.
So
That nice, lovely open field, but
I know it's lovely.
I'm staring at the building right now.
Yeah, we're actually in London while we do this.
Tobian!
Tobian!
Tobian.
Tobian! Oh god, I thought it couldn't be any worse.
Tobian. Is there a second name? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Tobian?
I think Tobian Francis.
I thought it was like Tobian Gratifier or something stupid like that.
Tobian.
Gratify my Tobian.
So what happened?
Look at you,
think I
ducking
got
behind the don't.
There'll
Use
be
the
more, I
camera.
better go quickly. More.
Your leg
There's
over.
more. They said there's
You've-
more.
There's more.
What's
of them.
that stuff?
There's more than one, yeah.
Nice.
Look at Ross's coat, look.
Would you rather have lost in line?
He's got some sass, Ross's coat. Then he drops his gun magazine, look.
Did you find it?
Yeah. We found it, but like we never recorded it again, where he doesn't drop it.
Because you're running really speed.
So can you give us a lift? Yeah, my house just up here. We'll have a cup of tea. Like
We don't have time for a cup of tea, old man.
we're being chased.
Oh yeah, where the hell are we still?
You're like,
I'll just go let the dogs out.
oh, just go let the dogs out.
Because of course you would definitely let the dogs out before you invite anyone in. So you leave them in the car.
This film's the worst. This film is the worst.
But because of that, the best.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the favourite things I've ever made. This,
Leaving the car door open
yeah,
and
classic.
the
draft.
engine on.
And in the rain.
Yeah.
It was the rain that killed this camera because it got so wet.
How long are we going to be here?
For all the days of waterproof technology.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Wait, I hear it too.
Can you hear that?
Can you hear that? The camera's squeaking. Then here it comes.
Oh no!
It's another hell.
Who's in it? Who's in it?
Don't know.
Look at the. Hasn't got a back part to it.
Yeah.
Really like scrumple up its head.
It's like a giant sausage.
Like his legs must be really
Oh,
short.
no. Oh, here we go. Look. He's like, oh no, the doors are left open.
That door. Shut it this time. Oh no. Get out!
Get out!
I remember we didn't want to kick it too hard because if it broke,
the paint was flaking, I think.
It's just standing there. It's not very strong.
Hideous.
I would have thought something that big could just like punch me in the face.
Yeah. Why are they scared?
Oh.
Yeah, this is where it all fucks up. So like, we run off. There you go. That was the soul collector. Yep.
Oh.
I hope you enjoyed that little window into our past,
our minds.
Yeah.
Keep hold of your souls, everyone.
Keep
because
hold
if
of your
not,
souls.
that'll happen to you. What's this?
Oh yeah, I filmed the moon that night as well because it looked awesome. I was going to use it in the film. There you go. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy.